This is a bad time for Crogganmore, traveler. Are you here on business? If not, you'd best be moving along. Huh. Don't we all? I wish you luck, stranger, but you probably won't find much here. Grandmaster Omin has been transformed from a bloodthirsty nixhound into a simpering guar. Maybe one of the guardsmen here can tell you more. I want no part of it.
Yes! Yes!
Well?
The Dark Elves of Crogganmore are a tough audience. They do not dip their tails in the river of humor. I am not a traditional Argonian. My egg sister says that my part of the nest was kept too dry. Perhaps that is why I yearn to immerse myself in the river of humor.
Surely we can compromise on the matter.
Remember, Grand Master, the urgency of our business.
As you say, Captain. As you say.
The Grand Master is very busy today. Move along.
Three gods, one faith. I trust you have practiced your devotions for the day.
Who are you? What gives you the... Oh, the hero of Fort Virak. Honor to you and your house. What brings a hero of the pack to Crogganmore? On most days, I'd be honored to welcome you to my city. Today, however, important matters distract me. I'm sorry, but the Indoril Vanguard demands my attention. Please, speak to my seneschal, Danu Farn. She may be able to help you.
Quickly, friend. Over here. Caution, stranger. Speak quietly, lest one of the Vanguard hear us. Tamriel Indoril and his Vanguard stopped here on the way to the Tormented Spire. At first, the Grandmaster refused Tamriel access to the mountain. Then Tamriel snapped. He ordered his Vanguard to take the Grandmaster's son hostage. Tamriel has lost control. He must be stopped, but first, the Grandmaster needs help. Nadra Slaw upstairs will know more. Go, and good luck.
Helgana will soon be with her ancestors in Sovngarde. The vile Covenant soldiers of Soflome Cavern have seen to that. May the Lord, Mother, and Wizard watch her on her journey.
Honor to you and your house. What can I do for you? No, we'll need to take the information from the Vanguard. As I see it, you have two options. You could sneak into their barracks here in town, or you could assault their camp. The Vanguard set up camp east of town. When Tamriel went to the spire, he took most of his troops with him. Those left behind won't like someone just wandering in. They're spoiling for a fight. Excellent. What have you decided? Good luck. Beware their blades. Even the inexperienced members of the Vanguard are deft swordsmen. Once you've found what we're looking for, get back here and report to Danu. She'll know what to do. Of course, I'll tell you anything I can. Each great house has its sphere of influence. Would you begrudge the Hlalu their merchant contracts? House Drez has done much to help civilize the less fortunate races. And besides, we are now forbidden to enslave our pact allies. Tamriel left them behind after his talk with Grandmaster Drez. Our Grandmaster is the only one who can grant access to Tormented Spire. He must have agreed. Tamriel went that way. It's an ancient site of blood, magic, and power. Sadal, the brother of Strife, is held prisoner there. We think Tamriel wants to use the Coral Heart to free Sadal. He would unleash the monster on the Daggerfall Covenant.
What is it? My scales are dry with disappointment. You are correct. The Dark Elves of Kraganmore do not swim in the River of Humor. I came here to delve into a nearby tomb, but the soldiers prevent my entry. I heard a whisper of a sacred Dark Elf performance. Those who performed it splashed in the River of Humor, and the Dark Elves laughed. If you tread the dust of the tomb, will you seek the right for me? Don't eat any cooked trode, Lukiel. Just tell me everything you hear about the sacred performance, and ignore anything you hear about a secret society or a death sentence. Rumors say the performance required precision. Performing it incorrectly was punishable by death. A mysterious order protected the right, murdering anyone who performed it without care. Of course, I'm sure those are just rumors.
The look on your face. You've discovered where the Grandmaster's son is being held? Truly? The honored dead of Kraganmore have been interred in those tombs for centuries. They were built to honor the Daedra in the time of the Chimer. Well done indeed. That tomb complex will be well defended. Take care. The tomb is buried in the mountainside. There's a tunnel that will take you right to its entrance. You can find the tunnel by leaving Kraganmore through the Western Pass.
Before the three, as is my right and my duty, I greet you as the eldest of the brothers Randoro. No one has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the mirthless order? Would you risk death to learn my secret knowledge? Very well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the Mayor of Coal Canton, and so he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a netch's tentacles. There, go, and bother me no longer. By my sacred oath, that is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to impart. Seek more knowledge in the Mora, where the bitter green grows thick among the bar. Performance of the sacred rite requires exact preparation. True humor must be taken seriously, so an improper performance demands death. Those who fail find themselves face down in the Hackalow. Well, have a snifter of grief then, Mutsera Swit. Just know that Kraganmore is the ancient home of the mirthless order. If your friend performs the rite improperly, he will be slain. Own no weakness or fault. I greet you as one of the performing brothers, Randoro. If you wish to brave the mirthless order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morog of Coal Canton released their Kwama. Bled all across the Anmor and poured their shame upon the ground. Justice does not know sleep, and the honor of your house is yours alone. I greet you as the youngest of the brothers Randoro. The mirthless order will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance goes like this. Only when the Mera was burned in a Sujama Molag. The mare was put to the Dagon. The Mora was safe to travel again. There, it is concluded.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Thank the three. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me quickly back to the city. We must speak to Father. I owe you one. Out safely, I see. Thanks again for your timely aid. Together we've begun the liberation of Kraganmore. Let's get to my father. We'll run these Indoril out of town.
dew bring moisture? What have you learned? Quickly, tell me of the sacred performance. Moisten my scales. My scales are truly dry now, my friend. I erect the spine of regret. Someday, I will cool my tail in the river of humor. My quest continues. Be welcome and wallow in the river of humor. Avert your claws and stretch your tails. What is worse than a dark elf slaver's whip? A dark elf slaver's wit. Dark elves are not very funny. You are drying my scales, audience. Keep your teeth sharp.
Enjoy the gratitude of Sendrez.
My son is free, and my hands are unbound. Now, the Vanguard will learn the price of threatening House Drez. Accept the thanks and esteem of House Drez. Now that my son is safe, I entrust the second key to Tormented Spire to you. Use it. Stop Tamriel Induril. I will always be in your debt for freeing my son. Yes, the Vanguard made the error of taking advantage of my noble house. I want that error corrected. Grand Master Induril appointed his senior aide to command the Vanguard. I believe the man's name is Captain Dunveril. Kill him. That is the price of affronting the Drez.
You have the gratitude of Sendrez, my new friend. I'd raise a goblet of wine with you, if there was time, but there isn't. Father's given you the key then. Excellent. I'll make a mark on your map. You should find a cave there that leads to the path up the slope. There should be 2 ward stones at the entrance, each attuned to a constellation. The Atronach and the Tower, if I recall. The key should allow you to disrupt those stones, and any others you encounter on your journey. 3 guide your steps.
Avert your claws and stretch your tails. There is no moisture in your angry state.
Is it done? Is Captain Dunveril defeated? It is well. You've proven the strength of my great house, and you brought my son home safely. I now name you the Hand of Drez, and offer you my aid, should you need it in the future. To their friends, the Drez are generous.
Look what the Vanguard did. They confiscated my guar pen to hold their supplies. They scattered my poor guar and laughed. I'm too scared to go looking for them. What will I do now?
Aye, Vivek, you're the only one who cared. Here, take my herding rod. Use it to poke my loose guar in the ribs. They'll recognize the feeling and know they should return home. Then check back with me.
Don't interrupt me while I'm working.
Watch your step.
So hungry.
I think they're all here. Thanks. Not everyone would stop to help a simple farmer. I'll praise your name to every guar herder in Stonefalls.
What do you want?
Can't quit now. Stay awake, Taffy. a friendly face. Good, good. This day may not be a complete failure. Damned daggers happened. I followed a lead out of Kraganmore. Reports of Covenant soldiers near Soft Loam Cavern. I didn't believe it. Not this far out. Was I wrong about that? They've got a portal in there. Leads straight back to Covenant lands. Won't be long before they can launch an attack on the city. Get in there and find it. Damned thing is maintained by 2 crystals. Destroy them, and it'll pop like a soap bubble. I suppose I'm lucky I made it out alive. But by the 3, I'm glad you came along. If I'd failed here, I think my captain would have had my head. I don't think so. I saw special boxes that they used to pack the crystals. The portal reaches all the way back to Covenant lands. Daggerfall City, for all I know. No, I think you destroy those things, and their little plan shatters to pieces. I told you, I didn't expect to find anything. But my captain was certain the information we got from that captured orc was good, so here I am. Didn't know I'd be walking into a damn nest of daggers. Thank the Lord, Mother and Wizard. You're back. Please tell me you've got good news. Yes. Thank you, Traveler. This means I'll get to keep my head. I think I've regained strength enough to make it back to Kraganmore. I'll spare you the wrath of my captain and report the news myself. 3 keep you.
My apprentice thinks he's the arch-mage of a college.
You again? Vivek knows how much I suffered as a chicken. And with the Master's constant threats to eat me, well, lesson learned. Oh, and I learned Onderon can't be trusted. Now, about my brother.
Strange meeting you out here in the wilds. I never did eat my apprentice, though now I somewhat wish I had. He thinks he's a magical genius. To prove a point, he's transformed his brother into a goblin. A lady goblin. The chieftain of the nearby Shadow Soap tribe has taken him prisoner. He has every intent of taking Dethys as his tribal matron. I've created a refined spell gem that should allow you to slip into the camp. Just be wary. The spiders guarding the goblins will not be fooled. Assault Chieftain Grimstal and return Dethys to us safely, if you would be so kind.
Filthy goblins stole my wine! Why is it called blue wine? It's not actually blue. I'm a wine trader. Balmoral blue wine is my most popular, my best-selling wine. Of course, I'm ruined now. Those goblins over there, in the camp, knocked over my wagon and killed my horse. Took most of my shipment. Yes, that's a great idea. I need my shipment back for the selling. Can you get the wine back from a camp over there and bring it here to me? Remember, wine comes in bottles, round in bottles, probably on the ground. Can't miss them. Oh, sure, I'm top-notch. I'm a good wine seller. I'm Drothan, the wine master. I sell from Fort Virak to Darvin's Watch, and everywhere in between. Are you real? Your ears look funny.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
Remember, wine comes in bottles. Thank the three, all three of them. This wine is perfect for selling to other people. You are my new and bestest friend. If you ever have need of wine, remember my name, Drothan, the Wine Master.
You're not with the tribe, are you? Help me. Denthis was just showing me how the spell works. Then the Shadow Silk tribe jumped us. They carried me off as a tribute for Grimstall. Enough talk. Get me out of here. I ran so fast. I'm still out of breath. Goblins are surprisingly quick when they have something to chase.
He's back, unharmed. He's still a goblin, but, well...
And Dethys has returned, unharmed from the looks of his green skin. I hope these two have learned from their mistakes. Spellcrafting is not to be taken lightly, like a goblin's heart, apparently.
What are you doing here? No matter. I have goods to trade. They're just trifles, except for that odd statue. How strange to see someone out here who's not part of my tribe. On the slope of the volcano to the southeast. My people find them in the wastes from time to time. Sometimes a gullible outlander or houseman will assume their art. No offense. They might even give us gold for one. I couldn't even begin to guess. Tribunal priests like to think they're wise. Why not ask one? There's an acolyte serving the housemen in Kragenmoor, southwest of here. Three gods, one faith. I trust you have practiced your devotions for the day. Ugh, ghastly looking thing. Where did you find this? Why does that sound familiar? Ah, of course. This must be one of the artifacts Haldin described. It's more hideous than I expected. Yes, he was definitely looking for it. Or something like it. I gather he knows something about its past. The fellow's name was Haldin Omerfell. He came through town not long ago, gathering supplies. He was going to search the ruins on the plateau to the north. I warned him those ruins were ill-fated, but he ignored me.
Keep your teeth sharp.
Get up!
What? What are you doing out here?
Me? Why, I'm an amateur archaeologist. Yes, I'm an archaeologist. I came here looking for artifacts and such. It's her. I mean, you found one. Amazing. Oh, don't you know? No, you wouldn't know. Thank you, friend. You've earned a substantial reward for this. That can wait. Give me that. Thank you. I have to try it now. I'll get your payment out of my pack as soon as we're done here. Oh, come to me. Come to me, please.
Who dares?
Please, mistress. Hit me.
As you wish.